What is going on, guys? It's Rob from Heroes Avenue. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are all doing well. Missed yesterday's video, so I wanted to get one out to you today. My son's asleep in the other room. I'm not at home right now, as you can probably tell, so I thought I'd get a video out to you because the internet is buzzing about these flash set images, and actually there's some footage that released as well. So before we get into everything, guys, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel. It really does help us out. And with that being said, I want to first say I'm not going to post the images, but you can do a really quick hashtag search on Twitter and look at these images with me, because I don't want this video to get taken down and I don't want YouTube to flag the video. So first things first, there are 4 images. One of the Batcave, one of Ezra Miller in the Batcave, presumably one of the Batmobile, and one of Sasha Calle. And then we'll talk about the video towards the end. So first off, let's talk about the first images, the image I see. And again, I'm not going to post these because I don't want this to be flagged. The first thing I see is Ezra Miller, and he is not in costume, but he looks to be in a cave, so presumably the '89 Batman cave. And Ezra Miller has his kind of medium length hair. You know, he had the longer hair in BVS, and then he had the short hair in Justice League. And we've seen him on set and with fans with the kind of medium hair, and this is what he has here. He looks to be holding a sweater, and he's wearing a kind of a flannel shirt with an orange jacket over that with a white t-shirt inside, and he just has this look of surprise on his face. So presumably he's walking down, this is just me guessing, he's walking down into the Batcave for the first time, and he's seeing a different Batcave than he's used to. And as you know, in Justice League, Ezra Miller, well, at least in Justice League, I know he was kind of fanboying over the Batcave, but he looks to be in shock here for this image as well. And then we have a grand image of the Batcave itself. Now the Batcave, again, is kind of a reconstruction of the '89 Batcave, and I imagine we're going to see some new angles of it. We have a nice wide shot of it, and there are, yeah, it looks like to be a huge practical set built in a studio. Nothing crazy right here, but another cool thing that people who are super huge fans of and who really kind of are down with that nostalgic feel, you're seeing a reconstruction of the Batmobile. And obviously Michael Keaton's Batmobile is probably one of the most iconic Batmobiles ever. Not to say it's my favorite, and keep in mind this is what I grew up with pretty much. I was actually born in '89, but this is kind of the Batmobile I knew for the longest time, and getting adjusted to the Christian Bale Batmobile and then Zack Snyder's Batmobile, you know, it was an adjustment. This was always the most iconic, not to say it is my favorite. My favorite would be between Bale's and Affleck's. Really close one, but obviously it's going to hit, you know, those nostalgic feels to see that that right there. Now you don't see anyone with the Batmobile, you just see the Batmobile itself. So again, just giving the it's probably gonna this is probably like the same shot or same scene, or maybe this is just behind the scenes stuff. I don't think it's actually part of the scene. And then one of the cooler ones is it's an image of Sasha Calle standing on in front of a green screen, and it's what it looks like. It's not the highest quality photo, so it's someone, I think it's someone taking a picture of a screen, just because you can see kind of a reflection going on. But it's Sasha Calle with the cape, is something we haven't seen yet, but she actually has the red cape coming down. And if I'm to zoom in to this low quality image, it looks like her abs look normal. So that was one of the concerns I had with the other reveals. So possibly it was actually a harness that was making her abs in the image that you see right here that I have on screen. Those abs were looking kind of funky, and at least in this image, they look a little bit more realistic. And Sasha Calle also with the same length hair as Barry Allen, so I'm wondering if that's going to be a joke at some point in the movie. But anyway, she's looking great. Sasha Calle looks great in costume. I love the design of the suit, obviously falling in line with the Man of Steel that we know in the DCEU. So yeah, all is looking great there. I'm trying to see if there are any other things that I'm missing. Yeah, that looks to be all of it. And again, WB is really taking down a lot of these accounts. Now, I do want to mention one thing about the movie. If you follow John Campea, I know a lot of people are not fans of John Campea, but if you do follow his show, which I do follow time to time, you know that there's an actress named Erin Cummings who's generally on the show with him. She doesn't know a lot about superheroes in general. She's kind of a general fan, but she also is an actress, and uh, she has a lot of connections in the industry as an actress. And one of the quotes she had said to John offhand, and she said she would talk to him off air about it, is she said not only is Michael Keaton in this movie, uh, there's a considerable amount. There's a lot of people in this movie, and she didn't go into detail. So I imagine there's still a lot of things being hidden from us in this movie, because right now a lot of people are tripping out how, oh my gosh, obviously the cool thing right now to do is to really make fun of WB and bash on WB, and understandably so. But I do think there's probably still a lot that we haven't gotten revealed yet, and I think there's a lot that we're going to be surprised with when we actually see this movie. I know a big section of the fan base is actually boycotting this movie because Ray Fisher isn't in it, or because they just hate WB, or just because they don't like anything that's not a part of or exactly a part of Zack Snyder's universe. I'm gonna go ahead and choose to be the fan that actually, while you can be critical of WB, I'm not going to be incredibly critical of Andy Muschietti and his vision. Again, if you are about that creative control for directors, then if Andy's getting free reign to do his thing, I'm not going to hold it against him. Good for him. Good for WB for letting him do that. You can be a little bit salty about them not letting Zack do that, of course. We can still fight for Ayer's cut at the same time. But again, the fan base is going a little crazy right now post Zack Snyder's Justice League. But anyways, I'm going off topic here. I'm excited for this. There's a lot of stuff that we're going to see in the movie, I think. I think there's a lot of surprises to be had still. And lastly, we got to talk about the footage that was actually that leaked as well. And again, Ezra Miller's been taking pictures with a lot of fans on set who have been watching. The interesting part of this is I think what we're seeing is, them either gearing up for or after shooting an actual scene. Ezra Miller, you could see him kind of walking around, and there looks to be two Ezra Millers on set. And obviously, there's only one Ezra Miller, but one is a double. And whether this is another timeline or a different Earth, we're not completely sure of yet. And it looks like Ezra is actually just playing on screen right now. But the double looks to have the medium hair, while Ezra has actually the short hair. And I think I'm seeing that correctly. It's really taken from far away on a camera phone. Shout out to this guy, whoever took it, zoomed in for it. But again, it looks like we're going to see Ezra Miller with kind of different hairstyles in the movie. So maybe some time has passed, or maybe it's a different Earth, or whatever. But we're seeing literally two versions of Barry Allen on screen right here. So that's really interesting and really getting people talking. I'm excited for this movie, guys. I got to say, I'm excited for this movie. Now, one of the stories, I don't know if Darren covered it in the last video. Been really busy, didn't even get to watch Darren's video that he posted. Anyways, Black Adam just finished shooting. The future is, is looking good for these movies. I'm hyped about Black Adam. It's shot in 3 or 5 months. And people, that's like another controversy, but they use the Mandalorian technology, and that kind of makes sense. So Black Adam is in the can. This movie looks like it's going to be rolling along just fine. And DC Fandom looks to probably reveal a lot of footage from the Batman, the Flash, Black Adam. By then, Suicide Squad would have dropped. So I'm excited for this, guys. I'm excited for this. And again, I'm still a champion of Restore the Snyderverse. Now, I know a lot of people would say the fact that I'm going to watch all these movies, they'd probably say I'm not, or I'm hurting the cause. And that's where, just to get off in a little bit of tangent towards the end of this video, that's where I think there's a lot of gray area and there's a lot of craziness within the fan base right now. I'm just going to choose to be on the positive side. I'm tired of being outraged, and I don't want to keep talking about you know, I don't want to just be negative all the time. I want to be excited. I want you guys to be excited. And if you guys are excited for this movie, please do let me know in the comments down below. And if you are having a drink with me this weekend, I'm drinking IPA right now. Let me know what you're drinking down in the comments below if you made it this far. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys on Monday. Peace.